Good morning, or good afternoon, everyone. Some on the West Coast, of course. It is a still good morning, still about 9 o'clock on the Pacific side, and then on the Central side it's still morning, 11 o'clock, and then of course on the East Coast it is 12 o'clock or after 12. So, but want to welcome everyone to our Paycation Travel New Rep Training. If you're online, of course, you can turn the volume down on the phone. Those that are on the phone, of course, you can either mute yourself out on the phone so that you can listen to everything on your cell phone. Maybe you're watching the Google Hangout on your cell phone, or maybe you're watching the Google Hangout on your laptop. So you just have to turn the volume down on your phone or mute yourself out so that there's no feedback. But we want to say good morning and welcome, good afternoon to everyone. This is our new rep training, and again, this is Dr. Benjamin. And look, Paycation Travel is exciting, gang. Those that got the email about the Platinum program, I'm just gonna those that are doing the Platinum travel program. Hopefully, you guys are going to be signing up for that on the Platinum Travel program, but we want to make sure that everyone knows the benefits. We sent out an email this morning so that you can tap into the links, look at the video for the Platinum Travel program, and then you can get an idea of all the benefits of that program. So this again, Paycation Travel is on the move, and we are about to see some dynamic things happen. And I'm excited for you because we're going to learn some things about how to build the team as a new rep. You know, one of the things, I'm going to go ahead and erase this right here. One of the things, again, sticking with the basics as a new rep, and as we talked about that last time on the Google Hangout, that we want to stick to the basics. You want to stick to the system, okay? Sticking with the system, STSYSTEM, system, or put an S on there, systems. And we know that stands for what? Save yourself, all right, time, energy, and what's that big M? Money, M-O-N-E-Y. Now, if you add the S on there with systems, then we're talking about save yourself time, energy, money, and stress. Okay, you want to save yourself some time, energy, money, and stress. So as we're going to work this thing, you're going to understand more and more that if you follow a basic system with Paycation Travel, you are going to be successful. Now, Paycation Travel, again, Spencer Iverson has the four-step system, and you want to make sure that you log on to your website, dial in to that four-step system, and utilize the four-step system that has been given to us from our top leaders and trainers, and being able to acclimate that. So make sure you dial into that and get yourself acquainted with the four-step system that Paycation Travel offers. Now, we're not going to talk about the four-step system. We're going to talk about the matrix today. And I'm hoping you guys are ready for this, because as I told you last time, the matrix is one of the keys. Coach Sheila, are we recorded on the phone line? Is this phone line being recorded too as well? Just give me a thumbs up. Maybe you can type it in. Those that are on the Google Hangout, look, if you want to say hello to me over here, just type in hello in the chat box and let me know that you're online. Let me see how many people are online today on the Google Hangout. I just said hello. How many people are online? You can just type in hello. Okay, great. Now we're recording online on voicemail too. Good, great. How many people on the Google Hangout? Let me see how many people are there. Just type in hello. Just say something if you're on Google Hangout. We got the chat box open this time. I want to see how many people are inside. There should be a menu of things that you can select on the left-hand side inside of the window on the Google Hangout. And if you could just type in something, let me know. We got a couple of viewers there, so I know we have some viewers online. If you could just type in, let me see, type in something. That way, if you have a question, I can look into the box, and you guys can ask your questions as we're going. Can somebody type in something there inside the chat box, question and answer box? Just type hello or something. Just waiting. Let me know. Let me see. And anybody want to answer a question? Okay, Beverly. Hi, everyone. That's Beverly. Hey, Beverly. I see you. All right, Beverly's on the chat box. Let's see if anybody else is there that wants to say hello. And okay, she just wanted to say hi. So that's the question. So I can look at the questions. Beverly says, me. Okay, I got you, Beverly. Okay. All right, great. All right, anyone else, if you just want to type in there, if you got a question, I'll see it come up, and then we can go forward. Now, we're going to talk about the matrix, okay? 3 by 7. And we want to really, we really want to tackle this thing from a basic recruiting, inviting, contact, and inviting. Now, remember the numbers don't lie, okay? We know that if you, and this is just an average, okay? Those that are doing this part-time, you are basically, you can talk to basically part-time anywhere from 2 to 10 people a day, okay? We always say minimum two leads, 2 new leads, okay? So these are 2 new leads, all right, every single day. So these, what qualifies a lead, okay? Hey, I see Coach Sheila. Okay, I got it now. Hey, Coach Sheila, I see Coach Sheila's in the chat box. Okay, great. All right. Minimum, that's the minimum. If you're in this part-time, 2 new leads that you should be talking to every single day, depending on how many days you work in your business, or I should say work on your business, okay? Work on your business. At least 2 new leads a day, okay? That's minimum if you're part-time, okay? Now, if you're full-time, this can go up, but we suggest, anywhere from 10 to 50 leads, new leads. Now we know, because of all the automated systems that we have, this is if you're full-time, okay, you want to be talking to a minimum of at least 10, getting 10 new leads. And we know that we can get leads from all over the place, right? First, we want to, you want to start, of course, with your family, right? You want to start with your family and friends, right? Family and friends, okay? And it's best to talk to your family and friends one-on-one, okay? One-on-one, all right? And if that makes sense, you want to be able to introduce the 4-step system, okay? Contacting, inviting with your family and friends. Now, once you exhaust, now most people exhaust their family and friends within the first week, okay? Then you want to stop tapping into who do you know, okay? And we went over a teaching like that before already, but just know that to get that minimum, which is 10 full-time, 2 part-time, you have to talk to people. That's the point I'm trying to bring out. You have to talk to people, okay? You got to talk to people. You cannot do this business without talking to people. So family and friends, I mean, I can list some other things there, co-workers, people you've done business with prior to getting involved in Paycation Travel. Also, again, your banker, who did your mortgage, who washes your car, who shines your shoes. I mean, it could be just about anybody. Your dentist, your lawyer, and so on. Facebook, okay, I gotta say, Facebook. I don't know what the number is for Facebook right now, but it's millions of people on Facebook, and to meet that minimum 2 new leads a day, of course, is a no-brainer when it comes to social media. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, some of the other Instagram, Periscope. I mean, two leads a day. Why? So why is this important? Because that matrix, Facebook, I'll just put social media. Social media. Now, other places like in your local newspaper, you might not think about that, but there are people who are actually checking the local newspaper on a regular basis. So you could put an ad in the local newspaper, okay? Or for some of us have been using what, Craigslist, okay? Craigslist is a good place to develop a nice warm market lead base, okay? And being able to post on Craigslist has been very, very great for us. Now, if you haven't been using our Craigslist program, then please get in contact with us and we'll get you started with the Craigslist program. Also, you can buy leads, okay? You can buy leads, nothing wrong with that. You can buy leads, but sometimes you got to make sure that you're getting what type of leads that you're getting, okay? Quality leads. But to keep this up, and I'm going to erase some of this because it's going to make sense when I start talking about the matrix. When I start talking about the matrix, it's going to make sense that you understand the process by which you are building your business, building your team just by using the matrix alone. Because these leads are all of a sudden are going to do this, okay? These leads, whether it's 2 leads minimum or 10 to 50 leads a day, 2 leads a day adds up to 10 leads a week if you work Monday through Friday and take weekends off, which adds up to 40 leads a month. And all you really need, to be honest with you, is 1 new recruit a month, okay, to be successful in this business. Because what is one of our commitments in network marketing? Be here a year from now. Be here 1 year from now. So we're not talking about building so fast that you don't build a foundation, okay? You're not talking about building so fast you don't build a foundation. So 1 recruit a month, you're talking about 40 leads a month, which equates to what? 40 times 12. What's 40 times 40 leads a month for 12 months? 0, 8, 4, 4. All right, that's 520 leads, okay, a year. Now think about this. Out of 500, if you do 2 leads a day for 1 year, that's 520 leads for the whole year, and you're really looking for 12. What do you think the odds are of getting that if you're consistently getting a minimum of 2 leads? It's a no-brainer. Okay, what most people fall into is what I call paralysis of the analysis. They fall into paralysis of the analysis and they go, there's no way I can do 2 leads a day. So they skip a day and then another day. And after a while, they're not even working on their business anymore. They're doing what I call working in their business. They're being busy without production, okay? Busy without production. And that can happen to any of us, okay? But 500, look at that. Look at this number, 520 leads a year just off of a minimum of 2. I don't even want to get into these numbers, okay? Let's just say you did as far as new leads. Now, hopefully you are recording these leads in a database, in a spreadsheet, okay? You're recording these leads in a spreadsheet or a database, and you're keeping up with these leads and developing a system of bringing value now to your warm market database. Okay, these are now, look, if they don't sign up, what are they? Automatically, if somebody doesn't sign up in your business, they are automatically a customer. Okay, and customers come to your store. Customers come to your store when? When do customers come to your store? Whenever they want to. Okay, you got to see yourself as having a store. Do customers always buy? I know some people think customers always buy when you go to the store. Not necessarily so. Customers don't always buy. So if they don't sign up, they automatically become a customer. Okay, which now you can bring what? Value to them every so often. The recommended time that you, after you ask them. Now, if there's somebody saying, look, don't contact me, then just take them off your list. But most people would not mind, after you show them a presentation about your business, that say, look, you may not, okay, Frank, you're not interested right now, but would it be okay if I updated you every so often as far as what's going on with my business and keep in touch with you that way through email? Would that be okay? Most people are going to say, yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, keep me up to base. A lot of times they want to keep up with you to see if you're making money. Okay, that's the real bottom line sometimes. But now you're able, as a customer, to bring them value. Okay, so you're going to send them an article on travel every 30 days, or maybe send them an update that maybe something that added new to the business. So that means you're going to have to get a database in which you can what? Contact these people on a regular basis, whether it be an AWeber system, a get response system, or your own homemade Excel spreadsheet system. Whatever way, you want to be able to keep up with these people now that they've been exposed to the business, but they didn't sign up. Okay, so they are customers. All right, they are customers, and customers are huge for your business. These 2 leads minimum, or 10 leads. New leads. I'm talking about new leads now. These are people who have gone through the 4-step system. They've listened to a sizzle call. They've listened to a full presentation, or they may have gone to a weekly meeting. Can you guys hear me? I hear some background noise. I hear some background noise online. Let me see here. Could somebody mute their phone out? Might need to mute your phone out. Okay. Wow, I hear a lot of background. Hold on a second here. All right, I ended the call. I'm going to dial back in. I know there might be some people back online that may be listening. Okay, I'm back online for those who may not be on the Google Hangout, so you can hear me. I was saying, as far as keeping up with your customers, these leads, I wanted to do the number. I want to do a number on what would 10 new leads, because when you look at this matrix now, you're having these new leads going to a system we call a funnel. All right. Hope I spelled that right. Coach Sheila, can you look up funnel? Make sure I did it correctly. F-U, is it F-U-N with 2 L's, or is it F? I'm not sure, but you know, guys, what I mean. These new leads are going into a funnel, and then little by little, they are coming through. Now, all of these people have been what we say exposed. Okay. And so now they're in the funnel, and little by little, let's see who's that. I can hear you, Beverly. Sheila can hear me. Okay, I got you. Okay. All right, everybody can hear me. Good. All right. They're going through the funnel, these new leads, because they've been exposed to a sizzle call. You want to make sure that every person is being exposed to something, a sizzle call, a video presentation, okay, and make sure they get exposed to a full presentation. They are not a true lead, all right? These new leads, okay, must be exposed to a sizzle call, a video presentation, and I put a full pressing, but you guys know what I mean, a full presentation, okay? And then a three-way call. They need to talk to either something or someone. I put expert there, with your expert. By the way, who's your expert? Who's your expert, by the way? Anybody want to answer that in the question box? Your expert is, of course, anyone that you put on that other side of that three-way call other than you. Okay, this takes the pressure off of you having to know everything. So they got to be exposed to a sizzle call, a video presentation, a full presentation, whether it be a 24/7 conference line presentation or any of the presentations we have on Paycation at 9 p.m. Or maybe we have some events going on in your area. They go to a Super Saturday event. They're being exposed, okay? They're being exposed. I forgot to really tell you what qualifies a new lead, and I guess I skipped that part. But a new lead is someone that you've never shared the business with, okay? I'm not trying to be facetious or anything, but it's just someone you haven't exposed the business with, okay? That's a new lead. If you've already exposed the business to them, then they're no longer considered a new lead, okay? Even if you haven't talked to them in a while, but you shared the business with them, they're no longer a new lead, okay? They have to be someone that you've never shared the business with. That's considered a new lead. So that's what the 2 leads minimum per day is, or the 10 to 50 leads a day full time is. There's someone that have never been exposed to the business by you, okay? Now, they might have been exposed to the business by others, but what makes it a new lead is that they've been exposed now by you, okay? You, all right? So now that we got through that, they got the three-way call. They're in this funnel, okay? Now, little by little, okay, little by little, this funnel, okay, is going to start to trickle in people who either sign up or, of course, become customers, okay? Your customer list, you want to keep growing. I think sometimes in this business, we take for granted customers, but people like JCPenney, Walmart, Target, Kohl's, you know, we got Black Friday coming up next week. They are hoping that all of their customers show up just to walk into the store. You have to see yourself as a virtual store. I know you don't have a store per se, you know, brick and mortar. You know, this travel business has moved from brick and mortar to click and order now. So your store is virtual, it's online, okay? But you want them going to your store, visiting your website. That's why you should have postings on Facebook group, a blog, or some type of communication system where you're always inviting them to check out your website, okay? Or and as you are giving them valuable information. So they're either going to sign up and become a customer. Now the matrix is going to make sense, okay? Because of those who what? Sign up. And remember, if you did 10 leads, new leads a day, okay, that's Monday through Friday. That's 50 leads a week, okay? That's 250 leads a month, okay? And then times 12, let's just look at that number. 0, 0, kind of 1, 5, 0, 5, 2. If you do 10 leads a day, 0, 0, 0, 3, 3,000 3,000 leads, new leads a year, 250 leads a month. And what are you looking for? 12, one new recruit. Now, some will average more than that, okay? But we're talking about one foundational new recruit, okay, a month. Do you think you can get 12 new people out of 3,000 new leads? Okay, you see that? You see that? 12, just 12. When you have 12 strong foundational people who understand the system, who understand why they got in, they got the data dream package, and they told you their why, you've developed a rapport with them, a relationship with them. They're not going anywhere. They understand the 10 commandments of network marketing. One of them is be here a year from now. Oh my goodness, 12. Okay, that's going to make sense now, because I'm going to put these 12 people in the matrix. I'm going to put these 12 people in the matrix, and what's that going to look like? 12 people in your matrix. What is that going to look like? 12 people. What is 12 people? If you guys got any questions, let me check the board here. I see Ida, Apostle Mitchell is on. Wonderful. She says, I don't seem to be showing up. I just saw you, Miss Mitchell, you're on. Somebody just told me that I spelled funnel correctly. Thank you, Beverly. Okay. All right, let's see here. I see Mitchell. Apostle Mitchell is on. Okay, it looked like she got back off. She was on for a while and got back off. She needs to click on that link again and start it. Anybody else got a question or anything or comment about what I just said? Anybody? How about on the voice on the conference line? Anybody got a question or comment about what we just shared? Oh, you're in. We see you. You're in. You're in. Okay. Anybody with a comment or question about anything we shared? Anybody want to type in a question, maybe online? And anything that we shared. Anybody with a comment? It depends. It depends on where you go. Just Google buy leads on the internet, and there are all types of leads you can get. Business opportunity leads. You know, you can get leads from people who buy, who are looking for a home. Okay, if that makes sense. For anything, auto sales leads. There are people who sell leads for just about anything. So just Google buy leads, and you can see. You can kind of see what type of leads. We have an affiliate program, a relationship with one of our affiliate partners. And if you want to talk with me after the call, I'll talk to you about working with that program, and then you can kind of play around with the lead system. Lead generation system is something that you have to develop as you're working your business to see which type of leads you want to generate. You can literally generate leads off of Facebook by doing certain things, asking questions, putting a survey out there, what people are looking for. You don't have to go buy them per se. You can actually generate your own database. Sometimes it might take longer. Okay, there are some systems out there, and like I said, I can talk to you offline about some of the systems that we use to generate leads on a regular basis. Because what we want to do on this 3x7, this is you. This is your sponsor. Okay, your sponsor's here. Now, one thing that if your sponsor's recruiting, you're going to see if they bring in leads, they may fall into your matrix, if the sponsor is recruiting, their leads, some of them, not all of them, may also fall into your matrix. Okay, that's what we call spillover. Don't look for it, don't expect it. We always like to say, don't look for spillover, create it. Okay, be a creative spillover, don't look for it. It is a plus. Our system, our matrix is set up so that you can receive spillover and have other people fall into your matrix, okay, that you did not know. And especially when we talk about this new platinum program, you know, 1,000 platinum plus travel plus people in your matrix is about $5,000 a month. Okay, so just think about that. And you don't have to bring all of those people in, because we do have a spillover feature in our matrix. But again, don't look for it, create it. Okay, that's the best philosophy that we can have when it comes to spillover in the matrix. So remember I told you about these 12 people, your personal 12. I'm talking about your personal 12. What does that get you? And again, this is an assumption. Okay, assuming, all right, that you're out there generating new leads every day, or again, work with your sponsor. Find out, okay, how many days am I actually going to work on my business? Okay, is it 3 days out the week, 2 days out the week? Is it 5 days out the week? Some of you guys 7 days. I suggest you don't do 7 days. God works 6, rest. Okay, take a Sabbath. Okay, but 6 days, 5 days, 4 days, 2 days, 1 day. Look, you have to tell your sponsor. Be honest with them and let them know this is how much time I got. I'm an at-home mom, or maybe I have another full-time job. So maybe I'm working even another business. So this is the amount of time that I have to work. Okay. We consider part-time, of course, anything under 4 to 10 hours a week is part-time here. Okay. 4 to 10 hours a week. Anything over 10 hours a week in this business is considered full-time. So we're not talking about working a whole lot of hours to generate the income that we're talking about here. So anywhere from 4 to 10 hours a week is considered part-time. Anything over 10 hours, if you're working minimum 2 hours a day on your business, you can make money in this business. Okay, anything over 2 hours a day is considered full-time. Okay, anything over 2 hours a day is considered full-time in this business. So you can work. Now, if you're going to work 30 minutes a day, you better make sure that nobody interrupts you, because it's we're full of distractions. And I'm going to be realistic with you. If all you have is 30 minutes a day to work on this, I mean, that can add up. 30 minutes a day? That's 60 minutes. That's a couple of hours, maybe out the week, 2.5 hours out the week. Then you better make sure you're focused. You better make sure that on that 30 minutes, you're dialing, or you're tweeting, you're meeting people on Facebook, you're getting those minimum 2 leads. Okay, and you'd be surprised. 5 minutes, you can get a new lead in 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes, you can get a new lead. Just pick up the phone, call somebody, yay or nay. Okay, and get them into the funnel. All right, either as a customer or as someone who signs up with you. So those 12 people, we know one's going to fall here, one's going to fall here, one's going to fall there. In the matrix, once they are inside the matrix, if you personally sponsor. Now, one thing can happen, and don't get alarmed if someone above you sponsored someone and they fall into your first 3 slots, okay, in the matrix. You still have to qualify for the ranks, and far as the coded bonuses. You still have to get your first. Remember, your first 2 spots is 150% match, these 2 people. And once they bring their 3 people in, you can start getting matches off of what they make every month. Okay, but they have to get their 3 in. Okay, then you can start making 150% match on on theirs. And then 100% match is on the third person on to infinity. Okay, so once they get their 3, now you can start making 100% match on theirs. Okay, but understand these 3 spots, whether let's say someone sponsored somebody, they fell right here. Well, obviously you're not going to get 100% match on this person because you didn't sponsor them. Somebody else sponsored them, but they fell into your matrix. Okay, all right, so that means if you sponsor someone, then they're going to fall somewhere right here. That's your third person, if that makes sense. All right, they're going to fall right here on your next row. Okay, remember this is the next row down here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So even though you didn't put them right here, someone else put a person that fell into your matrix right here, then your person is going to fall in on this next row. All right, so that's going to be your third person, and that's going to be your 100% match. Okay, now this person may be a platinum. Okay, they're paying what is it, $19.95 a month. Well, guess what? This person is included in your residual income. There's some other residual, some other code bonuses also that you can get paid off this individual as they bring in their people. And so just know that though, even though they fell into your matrix, the point I'm trying to make is that they are not your personally sponsored people. They belong to, let's say, Frank. Frank brought them in. That's Frank. So Frank is looking at that person. Frank cannot see your matrix per se, your whole, well, Frank can see your whole matrix. Okay, they basically can, because if Frank is your sponsor, then Frank can see everybody that's coming into your matrix. Okay, there's a point that I'm trying to make too. As you're building your matrix, you can kind of see your team grow. That's why you want to be checking as your team grows. You want to be going into your back office, not every day, okay, but every so often to see certain things going on. You know, we should you know, have a way of telling if a person was working the business or not, as far as what they were doing, because we stuck with a system. And if I can just interject this right here, if a person is not attending, if they're not attending weekly calls, if they're not doing 3-way calls, all right, any training, if they're not attending any training, then that person, their matrix is probably going to go slow. Now their matrix may get filled up by somebody above them, okay, that is recruiting, but their matrix is not going to grow as fast as someone who is consistently attending weekly calls, doing 3-way calls, and doing training, and also attending any of the events that they can, you know, whether it be Super Saturday or any of the regional events. And all of us, come on, we all are guilty of this thinking or assuming, remember assumption, okay, assuming that our matrix is going to grow without the right activity. And that's just not going to happen. Your matrix will not grow without the right activity, okay? So I just wanted to say that so you don't want to start blaming people and saying, hey, I'm not getting no spillover. Well, first of all, you should not be talking like that, okay? Whether you get spillover or not, it is your business. It's up to you to grow your matrix. So now you sponsored 3, all right? You sponsored 3. So let's say these are your 3, and now you're bringing in your other, what, 9. They're going to fall right here, right here, right here. How much time do I got here? Okay, almost done. Here, 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 and here. All right. So now there's some other codes that are kicking in. All right. You got your 3. And then, of course, these people are going to be doing what you do, right? They're going to start bringing in their 3. That's going to fill up the matrix now with people that are now going to be coded to them and also to you. So we know this first level is $6 a month in residual income. This level is $54 a month. $54 a month in residual income. Okay. Along with, once this person gets their 3, now you're making a match. Now you're making a match. So you're going to be making basically, you're going to be making basically over your $69.95 a month just because you brought in your 12, and now these people are bringing in their 3. You're going to be over $69 a month in just residual income and coded bonuses. I want to stress the fact that once you see, once in your back office, you can start to see how your matrix is forming. They got different reports that you can pull up, and it starts to look like a carousel, like a merry-go-round, like a carousel, and it can only go as far as in one report 3, but there's another report where everyone you sponsor is a wheel or a leg that's connected to you. Every one of your personal sponsors. So that carousel can get huge, and you want to be able to look at the different reports and kind of see the activity that's going on. So here's your 12. That means 69 plus 95 a month. You're going to be getting because of your activity. Of course, they're paying $69.95 a month, of course. So that's a part of the residual income as far as the $6.54. But then as they are working activity, you're also getting coded bonuses onto infinity. Some of the matrix bonuses that we mentioned last time. You want to go back and look at that. That's why you want to stay focused on, when I said that funnel, whether it be recruits, new teammates, or customers, you want to make sure that you have a view. You're going, my goodness. So the way the matrix is set up, you don't have to recruit a lot of people. What if you just recruit 12? Now 12, of course, 10. Can I erase this? Can I erase this? I just want to show you what 12 can do. I'm gonna erase this. Let you know in your ranks as we get ready to close this call. 3 people make you an executive. So you made executive. Now you're open to portions of the matrix. 6 people make you a regional. 10 people make you a national. Okay, 15, and we won't get into that right now, but 15 plus 3 nationals make you an international. And then 20 plus 3 internationals make you a presidential. Okay, but look, with just 12, you're at least national. Nationals average anywhere from 200 to an extra, depending on activity, $500 plus a month. Okay, how many can stand for extra $200 a month? Okay, or an extra 500 plus a month as a national. Once you get to international, then it goes up to about 1,000 plus every single month. Okay, 1,000 plus depending on the activity. So you can see here where national is definitely a sweet spot. You got your 12. Now you're building leaders. This is this matrix. You're looking at who is doing the steps. Okay, now you can look into your matrix and you can say, well, so-and-so, you know, you can kind of pick out, start choosing your leaders and so forth by looking at your matrix and see and find out who's doing the activity. So I'm going to stop right there. You know, we can go on and on and on, but we're going to break down next time. We won't have a Google Hangout next Saturday because of Thanksgiving. We'll pick back up the following Saturday. But we want to continue to break down, you know, those on our team getting to that national. That's why we're doing this training, because you bringing people into that funnel, those minimum leads, whether full-time or part-time, it's going to be so impactful because you're focusing, you're staying focused, and that's what it's all about. You know, the power is focus. Focus is power. Either way you want to say it. You know, faith is focus also. So faith is also power too. So you're setting your goals. You know, how many people you want to talk to this weekend or next week for Thanksgiving and so forth. You're setting your goals, and again, you are sticking with the system. So I'm going to stop right there. Any questions? We are about to close, but I really appreciate you all. Hopefully this was helpful. We talked about some things. We want to stay focused, team. We don't want to get into a frenzy and get nervous. We want to pray. Make sure you're praying over your business, praying for your team, reading your Bible. My goodness, and being nice to people. Okay, be nice to people. Sometimes you get frustrated. Sometimes you take things out on people, but don't take this thing personally. Okay, we are really here to be a blessing to our family and friends and those that we come across. So with that being said, any questions before we close this call today? Any comments or questions, either on the conference line or on the Google Hangout? Go ahead. Who is that? State your name. Let's know who you are. Let's know where you're calling from. Nisa. Hey, Nisa. Oh. What was your comment? Okay. Well, I'm excited that you're in college. I'm excited because if college students can pick up on this right here, by the time they're out of college, okay, they have a residual income that makes them not have to worry about paying off their college loans by trying to go get a job. Okay, they'll have something that's working. And plus, you know, while you're doing your work in college, this system is so easy, Nisa, that you can literally just give them a sizzle call. Okay, give them some information to get them to check it out, because if you're excited about it, then somebody else perchance might get excited. So if you give them a sizzle call, which is a 3-minute call, look, that takes about what, 2 minutes, maybe 2 to 5 minutes. Okay, and then go on about your business. Go back to your studies. Okay, but I'm excited for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your comments, and welcome to the team. Anyone else before we close the call or close this hangout? Let's look online here. Anybody? Let's see. We got some people. Someone asked how to spillover work. Again, spillover is your sponsor. Your sponsor is recruiting, and some of their leads are going to. And this is you. This is your sponsor. some of your leads are going to fall into your matrix. Some of their leads are going to fall into your matrix. So that's what spillover is. Not all of them. Because remember, your sponsor has 3 legs, and you are one of those legs. So every rotation comes around 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One of those recruits, reps, are going to fall into your matrix every so often. So that's what we call spillover. So I hope that answered your question. Let's see. Any other questions online here? Excellent training, Coach Sheila said. Excellent training. Just Google buy leads. Yeah, Google. Yeah, just go and Google that. And I'm trying to get to these questions here on the Google site. How do you get an autoresponder? Okay, autoresponder. Here are some names here that you might want to go look up. A. Weber, Get Response. Also, Paycation Pro. Okay, Paycation Pro has an autoresponder. There's some other ones, Contact. But you can go Google autoresponders, and what these basically do is they capture the person's name and email, and you're able to send them out newsletters. These sites like Aweber, Get Response can create newsletters and different things that you can periodically now be in touch with your prospect, okay, or customer. So just Google some of those others like Aweber, Get Response. Paycation Pro has an autoresponder as well. There's another one called Chip. Okay. And all these things do is, again, you put their email, they have what is called an unsubscribe button because of spam. You know that, right? Unsubscribe. And that's the way to go these days, so you don't get caught up in the spam deal, okay? Because people are suing people now for spamming. But they have an option to not be contacted anymore, okay? Vistaprint, okay, another one. Vistaprint has an autoresponder program. You can put their information in, and if a person doesn't want to be contacted anymore, they just hit the unsubscribe link, okay? All right, anybody else? I'm trying to go through these questions online too, but anybody else on the conference line, comment or question? How does that spillover affect the matrix? Hope I answered that question. And how do I market the platinum program? The platinum program is inside of Paycation, so you don't have to market that. Only to your team. Okay. The platinum program is inside of Paycation. And then for your prospects, you can market it to your prospects by telling them all the benefits of being a part of a shopping mall, getting points for flights and other perks and things like that, inside traveler discounts and things like that. So, you can basically look at that video, look at the video that they have for the platinum program, and kind of get some of your ideas off of that, of who, as you're talking to people, what kind of benefits, okay, could they get from the platinum program, okay? But that's a good question. We're going to talk more about that, and maybe we'll get some questions to Mark Campese and some of the others about some training for that. But right now, everyone's signing up for $15, and they'll start doing the $19.95 coming January, okay? It's normally a $29.95 setup and everything, but everybody can get on board for $15 and start using the benefits, and then they'll start charging $19.95 a month in January. All right, anybody else before we close the call? This is great, gang. Hopefully I'm answering these questions. Trying to get through these questions. Coach Sheila said, those that show up. I know that's right. How do we get autorespond? I hope I answered that question correctly. Anybody else online? Anybody else? Who is that? I can't hear you. You sound kind of low. Okay, thank you so much for being on the call. It sounds like Miss Mason. I'm not sure. Thank you for being a part of the training. All right, all right. Okay. Well, next Saturday, there's no Google Hangout next Saturday. You're right. There's no Google Hangout next Saturday. Yeah, I want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. You know, we got a couple of calls. We got a call Tuesday, and we got a call tomorrow, Sunday Night Momentum call, inspirational call, and then our last call will be for the week will be on Tuesday, and then we'll be down for the holidays, but not business won't be closed. We just won't be on the calls. Okay. Well, look, happy Thanksgiving to you all. All right. Anyone else before we close? Anyone else before we close the call? These are some wonderful questions. I just love it. Coach Sheila says it's all great. Thank you, Coach Sheila. You're gonna be doing some of this training. The Platinum program is only for reps. Once they come in on board, it can be used as a selling point, okay? But once they get into Paycation, then they can get the Platinum program. We can't sell it individually. At least for right now, we can't, okay? All righty. Anyone else before we close? We are done, gang. You guys are great. I hope this was helpful. Okay. Okay. Well, look, you guys have a great day. Okay. And those who haven't gotten the leads, please check with me. Text me or email me. Let me know if you got the leads or not, and I'll get the leads to you. And also, three-way calls. Great day to follow up. And again, we're going to be doing some more training on holidays, what to do for a holiday. So we will talk about that a little bit on Sunday. And I think that's about it. So, all right, gang, you guys have a great day. Call's now officially ended. God bless.